Greetings, everyone. Hopefully, you can hear us okay. Hear me okay. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming up. Everybody doing today? How's it going, Brian?
It's going good, man. I'm doing well. I'm feeling good. Ready for February to get started. As we all know, January was a bit of a rough month for the space as a whole, but I think we're going to recover nicely this month, man. And so much exciting things happened, obviously, these last few days for Paw Chain. I'm sure we'll get into it talking about how massive and a big accomplishment this Dex Tools integration is. A lot of work goes into this, guys. We're talking months of building this API, working with them to get this live. And we accomplished it. And that's a big thing to me as a non EVM chain. And it's just another promise delivered upon by our team who just keeps it coming, keeps going. You know, we say we're going to do stuff and we're going to get it done. So, congratulations to the community, the dev team, and to be honest, all the other projects out there who now have charts and you know now have some more marketing opportunities and better ways to be seen. So, I think we'll start seeing more projects be open to launching on Podchain as we continue to gain traction in the space. But other than that, man, personal life's going great. Family's happy and healthy. Work's good, dude. I'm just ready to grind, man. I'm ready to keep building as we keep, doing this thing.
There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about. I think we got Annie coming up here too. She's having a little bit of trouble getting in, but if anybody else, feel free to come up, grab a mic at any point in time. Questions, comments, concerns. Simply what the space is all about. We have them here just for weekly updates to discuss Paul chain updates, thoughts on Paul, ideas for Paul, things like that. You know, all those things are very welcome. So feel free at any point in time to come on up and join us and speak your thoughts. And
This is number 99 or is this 97?
oh shit, 99, dude. I
I
think
think it's 99. Next week's
yeah,
100, man. We're gonna have to do something big for that. We're
that's
gonna do
what I'm
something
thinking. Well,
something special.
104 will make 2 years. That'll be
Yeah,
52, 52. So I think that'll be a. I'd like to. Yeah, we'll get something going for that, man, for sure.
for sure.
All right, Annie. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't know. I'm reading it. You can't, but all right. I don't know if she can hear me. Annie or Brian, ask her if she can hear you.
Andy, can you hear me? You good? Mic check. 1, 2.
I think she can't hear me. All
Uh
right.
oh. I think
So,
if Andy's gonna have to do all that.
all right, all right, all right. While we wait for her, we'll get everybody else up here, get our speaker situated. Please retweet the room, drop a comment. Feel free to repost, tag your friends, your baby's mamas, your dads, your cousins, uncles, crazy cousins from the other side of the family you rarely talk to. Tag them, let them know that it is time for the community hangouts. We got Mark coming up. What's up, Mark? Good to have you. Big Q, I see you in the house. There you go. There you go. Sir Shields is up. How you doing today, man?
Pretty good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. We got you. We got you.
How are you doing? Uh-oh.
Sorry, no, no, no. Sorry, it was me. I was trying to approve. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Got the webs back in order. Had a little bit of an outage Friday. Had to switch companies. Our apartments are freaking made us go through their like internet services. Weird, dude. They get like I guess they get it in bulk from the internet service provider. So we had to they added it to our lease, and we had to go in there and like get the modem and then come home set it up. It was so strange, but it took all day. But yeah, I got the
Bulk
webs back.
internet from Costco?
That's what it seems like, dude. That's really what it seems like. And I was really sketchy at first, but turns out the bandwidth is a little bit better than what I had. I mean, so I can't
Oh,
I can't
nice.
complain. I Yeah, I know. I was like at 500 or something, just mediocre, and this one's actually like 750, 800. So I can't complain. I'm happy. We got Mar too. What's up, Mar? Good to have you. Good to have you. I think we're still waiting on Annie. How you doing today, bro?
Hey, brother, everyone. Pretty good, man. Quiet Saturday down here where I'm at. Everything good, man. Super, super, super happy with Dex tools. Um, it's a start, man. It's a big start. People could see the charts already. I mean, you guys made it happen. I believe in a few months. You stated that before, and this shows proof that Paul is here to stay, man. Um, You know, just a little bit about the market. I don't like what I'm seeing in the market. I don't like how the market is behaving. I do not use any of those tools that people use for trading and all that stuff. I use more psychology, with behavior. And the reason I'm bringing up the market is because if we do see red for a couple of months, this is what Paul was built for. Paul, a project like this and many projects that I'm in, started building during the bear market, knows what the bear market is. And, I like projects like this. I don't like to get into projects long term when they just became something, came out of nowhere during a bull market. Paul's been here for like 2 years already, probably even more under the radar, where you guys were planning. And this is what, no matter what happens in the chart, the important thing is for the project to stay alive, for the team to stay active, and you know everything will pay off when formal kicks in again. Hopefully soon. If not, I'm here for the long ride. Um, I remember someone say the other day on a space, one of the smartest things I ever heard, but some people don't understand how to break it down uh, to the truth about it. He says, no one gets rich quick. And, I've had a few people say, oh, but I know someone that makes.
So sorry, Mar. So sorry, Mar. I accidentally hit the mute button by accident, bro. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, and I got it. Yeah, he basically said, no one gets rich quick. But people don't understand. He's not saying people do make a lot of money quick, but they don't stay rich. People who make $1 million, $2 million on a meme coin overnight, the chances of then losing all that money, just keep gambling, or in life in general, it's like a lot. Those people that win a lottery, they get rich quick and they lose it quick. It's been proven. It's Go read about it. You want to make money suffering. You want to get rich grinding for years, so you could know how hard it was, and you could have that mentality of keeping it. And since you grind for it, it's very hard for you to lose it and hit a lottery ticket. Everybody wants to see Paul hit 2 billion. I hope it doesn't happen quick. Yeah, I hope we have to grind for those 2 billion so people will learn. And that's just the story of my life. And yeah, man, a lot of people are like, yeah, I know someone that got rich quick. Yeah, and see how fast that money goes. Not everyone, but probably a high percentage lose all their money back down. And PAW Chain and many of the projects that I'm holding, man, it for me, it's got the tool, the weapon to survive a bear market and to stay here, for many bear markets and many bull markets until this space matures. But yeah, man, anyone that invested on par, just you know, I had to tell a few friends of mine, and I'll land the plane with this, man. Just stop looking at the charts. I wake up every morning and I look at my portfolio, see where it's at. I cry, I smile, or I just break it, just in the middle, and that's it until the next day. I had no idea, man, that Paul was actually pumping during the first run we had like 2 months ago. I think we made it to like 30. I had no idea that was happening until someone told me, because I know what my goal is, and there's no reason to look at the charts every day. I got a friend of mine that's reading charts all the time about Bitcoin liquidations, this and that. And I go, dude, how do you sleep, bro? You know, my my work, the work that doesn't let me sleep, is the work that I did before I invested heavily on Parche, and I studied the fuck out of it. Didn't sleep probably for like 2 days. That's where my work comes in, when I study the projects. After I put the money in, that's it. My next position is to either put more or to cash out when I'm ready, or start taking profit responsible. But yeah, man, great, great. I can't believe you guys did it. You guys did it when you said it was coming. This shit happens like maybe one time, 1 out of 100, when someone gives us a date at the end of January and something big, man, like this. And I know you didn't give a date, but you did. You know, you guys were saying end of the month, and it freaking happened, man. And this brings trust into yourselves and the community. And dude, I just can't wait for the fucking ride, and not just the chart pumping, the accomplishments that PAW Chain it's gonna have. And I'll land this second play. I still have it in mind, and I don't know if POX has is here. He's got a screenshot of someone one day in a space. I think Brian was speaking, and Brian went to speak about Porsche, and he's like, nobody uses that shit. And we got the screenshot, not to throw it at his face, just to remember this and tell people about it years from now.
Oh yeah, I was in that space. I was at David Gockstein space, and Charles
Yeah,
Hoskinson was on stage, and Paid asked him if he heard about Paw Chain, just kind of talking about in general, and then they just dumped all over it. These other few people, Charles didn't. Charles just said, "No, I have not heard of it yet." And it looked like wanted to continue the conversation. Then two bozos jumped in and were just like, "Nobody's using that," and just it's like, what? Yeah, I was there.
yeah. That
I was there.
I
Motivation.
I immediately unfollow David Gonsti the day he tweeted, "Sell your Bitcoin for memes." If you have 1,000 followers, that's okay. But if you got that much of followers, that it comes like how the Spider-Man with great powers comes great responsibilities. That guy should be acting better for this space. He's someone popular on X, and I could see outside of X, he's been interviewed by news media and everything. You should not tweet something like that because people will take you. There are people out there that will take you serious. And I told him his face, and I unfollow his ass, and never been to his spaces again because he didn't admit it that it was wrong. Oh, no, I go. That's all I needed to hear. You know.
Well, it perpetuates a problem, Mar. I believe 90 to 95% of people in this space, investors, are solely invested in the meme coins. And that's why when they dip 80 to 90%, like they're getting wrecked in the market right now, why Crypto X is going insane or Twitter X is going insane. Everybody's freaking out. It's because they don't have any positions in
Yeah.
the top 20. They don't have any blue chips. They don't have any high upside utility plays
Yeah.
that they're building, that they believe in, they're investing in. Everybody's just chasing. And to be quite frank, I think just about everybody is broke. I really
Yeah.
think there's
It,
exhaustion
it,
right now in the market.
you saw it in the Trump meme coin how money was leaving projects. Just there was no new money coming in, but there was no stable coins sitting on the sidelines uh, ready to jump into Trump. You saw people selling projects, man, their meme coins, their blue chips, just to get into Trump. You know, there's no retail yet, not yet. But hey, that gives us time to keep building. And I know a lot of people hear that, but Paul and many of the projects I am, they are building, man. And Brian, I hope that we had this conversation the other day. Had it with 21. I forgot in what space. Man, we gotta bring who into Paul, man. We gotta fight for that project because these people are building something massive outside of crypto. I took a peek at it. Holy shit. These people better have lawyers, man, because they're going to fucking destroy the trucking industry, dude. I'm calling them the Uber, but on the trucking industry, dude. I told them, you better, dude, you're going to lose all your hair because you're going to have I mean, what these guys are building, and I want to bring it, I want it to be the first RWA on PAW Chain, and I think it's gonna happen, man. I think it's really gonna happen.
Hope so, man. I hope so. We'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. We'll stay building. And welcome everybody to the stage. We got a few speakers up now. I think we're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and kick it off. I'm just gonna kick the recap off real quick, and we'll just stop. We'll just get right back into our topics and do muted myself. Damn. Sorry, y'all. It's good to see everyone, and I'm glad everyone's here. So we'll jump into the recap real quick and go around and get our weekly thoughts and let's do like we normally do. So now we got a full stage. All right. So thank you everyone for joining us, and we are at number 99. Brian and I were just discussing number 104. Man, that's gonna be wow. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's wild. I can't believe that. Man, 2 years, man. 2 years of consecutive Saturdays. So if y'all been showing up and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. We'll get something going special for that. But welcome to the weekly Paw Community Hangout number 99. We are thrilled to bring you the latest updates from the Paw ecosystem, covering January 25th to February 1st, 2025. Quick reminder: we do not provide financial advice. Everything shared is purely for updates. Always conduct your own research and assess risk before making any financial decisions. Please do that at all points and times in life and crypto. What is Paw Chain? Paw Chain is redefining blockchain technology with fast, secure, and scalable solutions for businesses and individuals alike. Its multi chain capabilities allow seamless asset transfers across networks at speeds comparable to major credit cards, with transaction times as fast as 4 millis, 0.004 seconds. Backed by Certic security audits and designed for ease of use, Chain allows projects to launch tokens with just one liquidity pool and one contract address across all connected EVM chains. This is next level interoperability. Major announcements this week: Chain and Dex Tools official integration. And if you check up top, we got some tweets in the jumbotron. I try to share. Please, if I miss any, feel free to add them or let us know. But there should be a lot of tweets up there. Check them out. You can retweet them, comment on them, show your love for the integration. Definitely shout out to Dex Tools. Chain Dex Tools official integration. Chain is now fully integrated with at Dex Tools app. Sorry, y'all. This integration provides users with advanced tools to track trades, analyze market trends, and monitor the incredible projects building on Chain. So now you're able to see, all the projects that are in the eco. You can go to Dex Tools, boom, see them right there, which is really kind of cool. When I checked it out for the first time, I was really just kind of, taken back by it. It was really cool, a milestone for sure. And big
Hey,
announcement. Oh,
21. Did you
go,
see
go
we
ahead.
launched we had a $909 million market cap when we launched, dude. I was like,
Damn.
holy cow, what was going on? Mamo was at 27 million. I'm like, man, someone
Yeah,
carried a one. Someone
I know.
dropped a zero.
I had my I had my resignation letter for work typed up and everything. I was like,
Yeah,
damn, I just I just
I'm
didn't get
done.
the hits in. It was nice though. It was a good little glitch. It was funny. Definitely save a screenshot for that. Next time the fam was talking crap, hush your mouth. I got 100 million market cap. All right, so we got this also took place this week as well. $60,000 liquidity boost on Ethereum. This is actually strategic and important. To further strengthen liquidity and enhance the Paul Chain trading experience, we've just added $60,000 in liquidity on Ethereum. Expect even more expansion as Paul Chain continues to grow. And that's really, really a cool thing. And hopefully, and it helps others grow, not just us. You know what I mean? It's building, it's pushing the space forward together as a whole. We got a couple teasers on the official Paw Chain account about the wallet mobile app and Paw Pay. Stay connected to our official socials and to get updates on the Paw ecosystem and follow our beloved host. Turn on the notifications, please. And stay in the loop, and we'll also get the all the social links put up top here in just a second. And for the Morales poll, absolutely crushing it. We are winning. We crushed the first round, and now we are leading the second round. And I know this is kind of PTSD from the killer whales voting, but man, we crushed that one too. So I mean, we can definitely do this one. This one's I say we can take this one home and do it and take it all the way. So keep your momentum going and get your votes in, and let's secure this win. We'll get that slapped up top in the jumbotron as well. And what is next? With your incredible support, Paul Chain is rewriting the rules of blockchain innovation. Thank you for being part of the Paul family. Let's keep pushing forward, block by block, chain by chain. Paul Chain, blockchain revolution. Let's go. Very well written today, Annie. That was just, if y'all don't know, Annie Rice is, I'm just a reader. Annie is the great author behind these absolute great recaps. A big shout out to her. Make sure you're giving her a follow and giving her a big salute for those, because if it wasn't for her, we'd just be up here rambling on like we normally do in all the other spaces. So thank you so much, Annie, for that. I appreciate it. So now that we got that out the way, we got the recap, we got the news up. We are gonna kick it off, and I will start with Mr. Big Q. Man, what's your thoughts on Paul this week? Welcome to the space, brother. How you doing?
Good morning, good evening, good night.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Uh, Man, it was a big. big week, boy. As soon as Dex Tools launched, we went bananas. But yeah, that was crazy, Brian, with the 990 million market cap. I saw that, was like, oh, well, I know that's not wrong. Someone get that intern always messing up there. But yeah, man, it's been nice. I haven't seen a lot of negativity. I've seen a lot of positive, a lot of big names of people uh pushing paw. And the biggest one that I saw that messed me up with, I wasn't expecting, what was it, Gordon? That totally threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
So
Gordon Allcoin, I believe. Yeah, I know a lot of people follow him, and you know what he does, what he calls. So that was impressive seeing that. There were many, man. There are a lot of big accounts out there talking about Paw now, and you know some of our partners that we've already had continue to talk about Paw, and that's what I mentioned. Like Big Q, Dex Tools is all about visibility. It is visibility for our chain, for our projects. It provides a tool now that people can go see and actually visualize our chains, see the market cap, see the whole, you know what I mean? See the volume, see all these things that you need to see. And it's funny. I'm watching these projects like update their Dex tools, so now they're getting their icons on there. The PAW Chain, you click on PAW Swap, it takes you to the swap. It's just one of those things that needs to be done in a list of many that we're going to do. We're gonna, eventually we'll be on Deck Screen, or eventually we'll be on, CMC and CoinGecko, those kind of things. It's just going to take time, but this is big. I said it was going to be big, and we had it was a nice catalyst. We had a fast run up, and then people take profits, and we have a correction. But we're holding a new floor now. We established, I think, a higher floor. We added 400 plus holders on the ETH pool alone, 300 to 400 wallets in the last 48 to 72 hours. So the growth is there, guys. I mean, you look at some of these other chains out there, we have more volume on our brand spanking new chain that no one knows about than two-thirds of the chains out there. There are so many ghost chains, guys. It's unbelievable. Like, take a look at the volume on a lot of those chains, and it is next to nothing. So, that's a big accomplishment, man.
Yeah, it really is. Really is. It's good stuff too. It's good stuff. Definitely bullish moving forward. All right, all right. See, we'll go down to Crypto Lounge. How's it going today, man? I'm glad to have you, bro. How you doing today? Welcome to the space. What's your thoughts on Paul this week, bro?
Yeah, doing good, man. Hope everybody's doing good today. Saturday, big week. You know, this is very interesting. There's a lot I want to touch on, but I'm not going to go too long. Um, I'm looking at the DEX tools. It's phenomenal. This is what a lot of us are waiting on. I'm loving the fact that the validators. Been getting a lot of questions about validation too, and the different aspects of it, delegation, lockers. A lot of questions about being a locker, and there's more. We got more Launchpad. Been getting a lot of questions about that too since I mentioned that. Um, a lot of people are still on the sidelines and they're watching. All right, they're not interacting; they're just watching. And this is pretty normal. This is what we do before we pounce on a lot of situations. But I find that when I talk to a lot of people about Paul, they don't realize that it's a blockchain, right? They don't realize that it's an ecosystem that's involved here. They don't realize that we've been talking about just the foundational aspect of Paul Chain, right? Of the movement. There's more that's going to be stacked up on top of this concrete, and I think once I get that through, they get even more excited about it. And I think that education is going to snowball going into the new year, essentially, especially when we get the wallet coming off the App Store. The extension, I think that's more exposure as well, along with this DEX to a situation, which is again a phenomenal, achievement. But I want to talk about because man, I'm getting a lot of questions about the chart too as well. I'll just give you my perspective on this, guys. I don't really look at this chart. I'm just being honest with you. I'm more in tune with the tech. I invested in the tech, not the chart, not the pump. I invested in the tech. And this is why I tell people when they ask me about this, because I know it's here. It's not a meme. It's not just a swap or a DEX or a DIA, right? That's layered up on a mother chain. This is infrastructure. This is tech that's going to snowball and it's going to be facilitating other tech, right? Not just memes, but DeFi, bargain lending, RWAs. I think Mara was talking about RWAs, tokenization of assets. This is going to be a major facilitator going into the next couple of years, guys. It's going to be rocky as shit this year and next year. Very rocky, guys, especially with these tariffs. They're going to rock all markets, right? It's going to be a major adjustment going into this year. You can see it already happening, right? So I need people to understand that not only Paul is going to be going through this tumultuous ride, but the entire market. And it's, you talked about wastage. Somebody brought up the wastage factor with the dormant blockchains all over the place. A lot of that fat is about to get cut because it's going to be on center stage. People are going to understand. They're going to see the dormant ones, and they're going to match them up against the ones that are actually functional and actually producing volume, and that are formidable and have a purpose. People are going to get very smart real quick, and they're going to go to the ones like we have here with PAW Chain. They're going to go to the legitimate blockchains and facilitators. They're going to invest in them over time. This will happen. But what we have here with Paul, it's a natural maturation process that's organic. And you don't see this shit in this space. You just don't see it. You see a lot of blockchains that are singular. They're doing their thing. They're hosting what they're hosting, but you don't see an origin layer of this nature. I've never seen this come into the space like this with force. And this is just one aspect of it. This is just the concrete that's starting to harden. It's ready for the get go. But this is just the foundation, man. And when I really talk to people about this in depth, they get very excited. And I'm talking about guys that are not even invested in crypto. They're stock people. And they're like, I want to get into crypto, but I don't want to fucking invest in the meme coin. I got way too much money. This is what I'm getting, guys. I got too much money. I don't want to lose it. What can I get into, Michael, that is solid? And I tell them about Paul, man. So, and they get very excited about it. So, real world assets are going to be coming into the space, especially when we get regulation, guys. It's going to happen. And that's going to unleash a flood of real retail and real businesses. They're going to be looking for facilitators for the RWAs and banking, situations too as well. So don't let the charts actually get you, in a funk, guys, because we're invested in tech here. We're not invested in a fucking meme. We're invested in technology that has longevity. And what you're seeing right here with this market cap is peanuts. I'm gonna say it compared to where we're going. And I'll just end with that. I hope you guys are having a great day.
You too, man. Great points, and always thanks for joining us as well too. Crypto Lounge. If you're not following, please do. He always brings some great content to the live streams and everything else on the channel. So please drop him a follow on the, or I'm sorry, subscription on YouTube, and definitely just check it out. Join in, hop in. It's always got people coming up, so it's always a great time and time well spent for sure. Always glad to have you, brother.
Beautiful tech, man. Beautiful tech we have here, guys. So be proud of it. And don't let anybody shake you out of your situation. Yeah, I
Right.
heard earlier Brian was talking about these clowns that were talking down Paul. Man, dude,
Right.
that's why I don't partake into those discussions because most of the time it's just fun. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about, right? We know this farmable tech. We know especially for you community members that have been here before. I was even part of the Discord, even listen to the first Discord meeting, right? You already know where you've been and where you're going and where we're at right now. And I know you guys are so fucking happy right now. So just disregard the FUD. Yeah, the tech is formidable. You know it's fucking fantastic. Fuck the FUD. I'm sorry. I've been seeing a lot of it, man. I'm like, get the
Oh no, sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary.
My
But
my
I'm
fa-
sorry. I'm sorry for the language, guys. Sorry for I just
Dude, it's okay, man. My favorite thing is when people see a post and then comment on it like they know exactly what they're talking about without even looking into what we do. Just denying
absolutely.
that we can't do that. Like, what? Like, yeah, we can. I've only been part of this team for 2 years, building this project and understanding everything. Like, you just got to change the way you think. I don't know. People are quick to snap judgments and crypto lounge. I just want to speak up on the point you said when it comes to the charts, and I say it all the time. Don't let the chart dictate conviction. Your conviction should be made by the tech, what the team is delivering. Is the team delivering? Is the
Yes.
community supportive? Are we growing? And if you look, pop the hood up and take a look at the wallets being created. Look at the volume on chain, and we are brand new chain just now getting to Dex tools. And the growth, it's there. Transactions are rising every single week. Like you can see these things if you're willing to just pop the hood and realize that this stuff just takes time, guys. We're in month number 7.
Yes,
Imagine where we're going to be 7 months from now. Imagine where we're going to be a year from now. Like it's going to come together. We just have to hold the line, stay patient, keep working, and and keep spreading the word and letting people know like this is what we do. It's different now. You don't need multiple liquidity pools. You don't need to be married to a blockchain. You can use our blockchain to facilitate cross chain, easier and faster than ever before. Not sure if anyone's used the external swap lately, but it's much faster. There was some kind of update that increased the speed, and it's probably 2 to 3 times faster than it was just yesterday. So now we're going bridge swap bridge in about 30 to 40 seconds. I mean, you think about that, guys, that's unheard of. Going from
bro.
Solana to Ethereum or back to Sol in 30 seconds? Are you kidding me? That is
Hey,
unbelievable.
Brian, I had this guy. I swear to God, dude. I could, if I could have got this guy, I would have wrung his neck. He was pissing me off because he didn't believe it, right? He didn't believe it. So I had to send him a transaction report just so I could, I'm like, I'm not joking. This shit is happening. This is what this chain is doing. And I sent the transaction report just so he could look at it, and I never heard from the guy again, right? This thing, part is a threat, guys. And you're not going to hear it when it comes to investors, and they're not going to talk about it on X, but developers that are looking up under the hood, that are seeing what's under the hood, this is a fucking threat. It's a big time threat. This ecosystem is a threat. The speed, the bridging, it's a threat because a lot of developers have been complacent. All right. They haven't updated anything. They haven't fucking induced innovation. Look at Eve. They're scrambling right now because they've been complacent for the last 4 to 5 freaking years. Okay. So here comes Paul out of nowhere, shaking up the game, right? Upsetting the balance of this freaking space right now. And I'm telling you, under the breath, with these developers looking at this shit, they're like, holy shit, look at what has happened. How are we going to compete with this shit? This thing is bridging. This thing is bridging at unbelievable speeds. Look at this freaking wild. How the fuck are they going to compete with this? Honestly, guys, on a developmental standpoint, trust me, the devs are shooken by this platform. This is about to upset the balance. Okay, just believe that. So just be proud in what you got, and don't let the charts shake you, man.
Definitely, definitely. Good points, man. Good points. And it really is going to be. I know we don't, we probably don't talk about it enough. We don't use the data side or talk about the data side, but it's definitely building us a great foundation, man. The money is definitely going to roll in. I like to compare it to the internet. The internet became, we didn't even know anything about the internet until we were getting emails in the 80s and 90s, but it was around in 50s and 60s. Hell, you had to have a processor to send a spaceship to the moon, supposedly. So, you had computers and email before then. So, I mean, that's, you're talking 58, 62, 63. So, I mean, that's 30, 40, 50 years before the dot-com boom. So it was all about data, applications, real life solutions, and then the shopping and the monetary side came. So I definitely, I think that's some great points, that you made, definitely connected. Hopefully, it'll give us the good floor we need for the foundation. All right, roll over here to Miss Starseed. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? And welcome to the space. Always good to see you. And your thoughts on Paul for this week?
I've had connection issues, so I'm hoping you can hear me. I've had a can you hear me? Oh, good.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yep, good. Sorry. Very early here. It's only just gone 9:30. We're still drinking the coffee and listening into this wonderful, wonderful Paw Fam number 99. And it is getting warm again. Yesterday it was over 40 degrees here, so that's over 100 degrees for you Americans. This week has been intense and it has been such a roller coaster, but it's been good to watch because it's been watching poor Fly as sitting back and like knowing that it's about time for all this hard work that all you guys have done for the last 2 years is bearing fruit now. We just got to keep it growing, and the community coming in behind every time that there's a notification that Pause is speaking someone, everyone just flows straight in. And it is just a community thing that we should be really, really, really proud of. because it's not just people flying in to support, it's people who actually believe and know that that PAW Chain is just gonna change our existence. I might be flying a little bit high this morning, but I'm a witch. I can fly my broom.
The weed's good.
Um, it's been I just want you guys to know that, yeah, we love you. We love you. And that's it. Starseed out before I ramble on.
It's okay to ramble. That's exactly. And I want everybody to feel free to ramble from now on. When you come into the Paul community hangout, it's that's exactly what it's here for everyone to ramble on and get their thoughts about Paul. But always a pleasure to see you, Starseed. Thank you for stopping in and always welcome here with us. I always appreciate it.
Good morning, brother. I'm sitting here.
Hey, what's going on,
We got the
bro?
wizard as well.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, how we going? What's happening? Beautiful people. I'm just sitting here smoking me weed. I'm thinking about all the good things that are coming forward. So, yeah, I'll just chill with that and you guys keep going. Much love from the Wizard in Australia. See you guys.
See you later, Wizard. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all have a good day and enjoy it. And feel free to stick around and chime in on any thoughts you might have. All right, all right. We'll drop.
I'm here, brother.
All right. Good deal. All right, we'll drop down on down here to Mr. Sir Shields for the day. Welcome, sir. How's it going? Good to see you as always, fam. What's your thoughts on Paul this week?
Oh, what a week, man! What a week! Yeah, I'm sitting here listening. It's just it's been a spectacular ride. You know, it is interesting to see people with the FUD or whatever else it is, and it basically does just boil down to the fact that they're just not really paying attention, or they're just not understanding, right? They don't want to understand. They don't want to ask a question. They don't want to admit they don't understand it. Fully admit a lot of the things I don't understand, but yeah, it's just and like Starseed said there, the support of the community. So I want to again give a shout out here to you, 21 and Brian, Annie, and Bacano for hosting the spaces. Annie and Bacano have one. Like a little bit before this one every Saturday, the Spanish one, but we also can speak English. Not and not taking that for granted, right? Because I think a lot of people don't really, I don't know, just sort of think about the time that takes out of your schedules, and the consistency. 99 guys. This is the 99th week in a row, the 99th Saturday in a row of doing this. So it's just really awesome to see the consistency and the commitment and the belief in the project and in the community. So I'm just really happy to be here. And I saw Bacano this past week. He was in a space there, in a Spanish space representing PAW Chain. I mean, I can't speak Spanish very well, but I could understand some of the things he was saying, and just nice to see people starting to step up and take that role, that position of getting out there and helping to share the information. So that was really cool. The announcements this past week, Dex Tools, we're on Dex Tools. It's official. That was amazing to see. Really cool to see all of the projects as well. Bob and Namo. I mean, all of them, but Bob and Namo or Namo, and they've got the buy bots in their telegrams now too, showing like, so and so bought Bob with Solana or bought Namo with BNB and the rest of it. All the different networks we're connected to. It's just really amazing to see all of the things that we heard about. I mean, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here from the beginning, like many of us, we've heard about this, we've been talking about this, and now it's all here. So it's just really rewarding to be able to see everything we were told was going to happen has happened and is happening. And most recently, the post from the official account. What does it say? Send crypto by text. I mean, are you guys? Is that not amazing? I remember Pakishi talking about this, but it's like, are you guys, is everybody paying attention here? I mean, not necessarily everybody in this room, but is everybody else in the crypto Web3 space paying attention here? Send crypto by text. I mean, okay, let's just sort of backtrack here. Fastest blockchain speed for transactions, 0.004 seconds. Instant. It's instant. gas-free transactions. So, I mean, those are two huge things, right? I mean, for global adoption, mass adoption, we talk about it all the time. We hear about it all the time. Can't use Ethereum. It's too slow. It's too expensive, and so on and so forth. Solana, you don't know if your transaction is going to fail or not. Not picking on them, just saying the issues, right? Those have been addressed by PAW Chain, and now send crypto by text with PAW Pay. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't even think of anything else that they could come up with that could make things easier for everybody to be able to get into crypto, get into the blockchain space. But if there is anything else, I'm sure they're going to come up with it and release it. So, and the launch pad that's coming up as well, all of those things. I mean, those are all things that just are setting everybody up in the world right now who may have heard of crypto and this and that, but doesn't really know what the heck do I do? How do I get into it? So I just really, really exciting week for me to see that and to see that post. Also, we saw from the official account 10,000 wallets. Congratulations, everybody. I just looked, it's 10,220 something wallets now. So, that's a pretty impressive feat in a very short period of time. And they also gave us a teaser from the official account of the Paw Wallet app. So, I mean, the website itself is awesome. It's sleek, it's slick, it's crisp. I can't wait to see that app. There was another post that they showed about being able to slide to swap. Anyway, I mean, if you guys aren't following the official account, follow the official account. Turn on your notifications for them because I mean, there's a lot of things coming out. They've already come out, but even more things coming out, like 21 says, that are very, 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 very exciting, and I feel will be, I mean, helpful for onboarding people into the crypto space in general, and also for us onto Podchain. So I'm just, yeah, really, really unbelievably excited about everything that's been happening and all the things that are coming for us. Also, just yesterday we had our Telegram raid space. If you're not on the Telegram, you can get in there. I won't spend too much time talking about it, but it was great because it's another space, another community space where everyone's welcome to join. And you don't have to just talk about rating, but it's a chance to talk about rating and X, how to use it better, how for us all to work together as a community to get some more eyes on us. We've had a couple of large accounts actually start to pay attention to us because of the rating that we've been doing, and now they're actively shilling us with our tag. We're not paying them or anything; they're just doing it because, again, they're asking questions. What's a project that has a loud community? What's a project that has a supportive community? And we show up together and we all engage together. So yeah, I couldn't really be any happier or prouder to be a part of this and just to see how much everyone is doing, the commitment that people are putting in. Again, if you're new here, this is all like a volunteer basis, right? Nobody's being paid for any of this. This is the literal definition of work for your bags, where everybody's, doing what they can, research to understand, to share the information, and to pass it on. So it's just been another really excellent week of that, in my opinion. And we've seen the Telegram go up by I think over 100 members in the last 2 or 3 days. Brian was talking about, excuse me, some of the numbers as well, but it's just this is just the start of it, right? This is literally just the start of all of what's coming for us. So I can even see now when I'm scrolling down here, there's even more and more people here just in the space right now, joining in to listen. So I think we're definitely on the right track here. I know maybe the market's this, the market's that. I'll tell you to follow Crypto Lounge and go to his spaces to hear more about that because he knows what he's talking about. Having said that, this is a blue chip. This is one of the ones that, I mean, not financial advice, but I'm going to just say this is one of the ones that you buy and hold. And if you're just going to try to pull the, like, 21, and I know all too well the 21, sorry, the Solana pump and dumps. This isn't that. It's not. So if you have patience, that's awesome. If you don't, that's fine. You will learn patience if you stay in this space one way or the other. You'll end up learning it. And again, not picking on Solana. Solana, I love Solana. It's fun. I have a good time on there. It's just, just be careful there because a lot of the times You blink and it's all over, right? You didn't you didn't even have a chance to find out what's going on, and that project's already gone. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. I mean, 21 said we could ramble, but I will just literally keep going. So I'll stop now. Yeah, just thanks to everybody, the developers especially, Pakishi. I know he's super busy, and all of the rest of the 60 or 70 or 80, and I've lost track of how many of them there are, but they're obviously like completely committed to doing what they said they would do and bringing everything to us that they said that they would bring. So yeah, just another excellent week. The 99th space. I mean, so next week, this time next week will be 100. Hopefully, I'll see all of you guys there then.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, man. Always welcome. Always great points. I always appreciate the efforts too with the raids and everything else. The raid bot sure helps out a lot with that. So definitely appreciate that. I know it's tricky to keep up with and very fast paced too. Man, those raids come in and I can't even. I try to just I trying to participate and I can't even keep up. So much less trying to set them and keep up with that. Man, it's definitely a good job. So I always appreciate it and the energy and the positivity and the help and the community help. I know get a lot of DMs. Sir's always helping out somebody with an issue and just really just always appreciate you, fam. Big shout out. Big shout out. So. All right, all right. We'll go over to shit. I think that might be it for us today. I'll do mine real quick and then let Annie get into her weekly thoughts. Mine are just really just bullish. And then Brian, of course, you got yours as well, sir. I just really bullish on the app. I think we had a few projects that were actually waiting on the mobile app to come out. It's really going to be cool. It's really just going to be convenient to have that. You know, you can actually retire your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet or whatever app you've currently been using to bridge to your PAW Chain wallet. You can actually just kind of retire that and let it go. And I think that'll be really cool.
21. One question.
Yo, what's up?
Once the app is done, no,
Mhm.
I'm not like no rush or anything. I was just wondering, once you guys finish the app, how, how much time do you guys take to test it? Like a month, 2 weeks, or
Oh, you mean before it's dropped to the public?
yeah, yeah. Once it's done, you say
Uh,
it's done. Let's test it with transactions. You know.
I think we're a little bit further past that, more.
Oh,
I'm gonna get myself in trouble and
right.
probably say we're a little
But
bit further
do you?
past that part.
Let me ask you
Uh,
something. As a marketing strategy, do you the and Brian, do is it better to launch it and have it say beta just in case of any hiccups? You're like, yo, it's beta.
yeah, oh yeah,
You know?
it'll all yeah,
Okay.
yes, it'll always. So everything we roll out is in phases. We did
Yeah.
the same thing with the main net. We had a beta and
Yeah.
an alpha, then the main net. Everything will come out in phases. There's always going to be a V1, a V2, a
Right.
V3. We're always very transparent. We try to tell everyone about everything, but yes, everything that we've done is in phases. And that's the way we like to roll it out
Right.
because it's easier to roll it out in a phase and then tweak that phase as opposed to rolling out the
Right.
entire three phases and trying to troubleshoot those at one time,
Right.
right? With
Right.
all those moving parts. So that's why it's a lot easier to do it and segmented.
No.
That's the way Parkichi wanted it done.
Yeah, no, because as for me, when when it's a beta or an alpha, whatever you guys want to call it, you guys could, hey, come on, guys, this is a beta. It's not the finished product. Forgive us. Go fix the
Right.
issue,
Yeah.
and then people could just shut up. Because people love to bring FUD. They love just to
Yep. Yep.
because that's the sad thing. People love to bring FUD just to lower the price to get in. Especially
That's normally how it
no,
goes. But
especially on a
yeah,
project
it'll
that's the market cap we're at. If we were on the billions or high, we're like okay, but when you could hurt a project, just bringing in for just because they want to get a lower price, or some people are just jealous, like the Shibarian people, you know.
well, regardless of the nature of it, but yeah, I totally get what you mean, man. But yeah, it'll be done in phases, so it'll definitely be the V1 phase. But mind you, for V1, pretty sleek and slick. You know what I mean? It's pretty looking pretty fancy. So I'm definitely bullish on it. But I am happy for the wallet. That is gonna make a lot of people's lives more convenient. It's gonna make just Paul more accessible all around, and I think that's really great. So before I keep going, I'm gonna down here to Obi-Wan. Thanks for joining, man. Welcome. Do you have any thoughts on Paul this week? Go ahead, fam.
Absolutely bullish, guys. Everybody's cutting it up and just knocking it out of the park. Absolutely. I enjoyed watching the integration and all that going on. I'm also extremely bullish over the app because a lot of people really got to think that a lot of people don't really run computers really in their homes. Uh, the phone is more accessible to everybody. You got anybody from the age of 10 all the way up. And that just to me, just it's going to be able to put more Paul out there. I mean, you walking around with Paul in your back pocket anywhere you go. I mean, you're not going to be running around carrying your laptop or whatever. I mean, that's the big point I've been waiting for, and I think the accessibility of that's going to be crazy.
Definitely, definitely, man. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I think it'll be just a really bullish point all around to give people access because Paul Chain is giving people access to multiple chains. So being able to give that technology to people a little bit easily more accessible through like a cell phone is just going to be really really cool, man. It's just when you think about it as a whole and you kind of zoom out, like I can literally use my phone to sit down and go multi-chain now without having to sit back and 'cause you can't really do a lot of that. You need to be on a PC for a lot of the third party platforms. You need extensions, shit like that. So it's really really tough, but to be able to sit down just from your phone and be able to navigate an entire crypto space, that's just
Yeah,
really really cool to me. That just is really really cool, and it puts it in a new perspective. Like, that's absolutely bullish, man. It's really really cool.
e- exact. And I've seen other applications that have came out for other crypto projects and other chains and stuff like that. And you just go back and you start looking at how many of the downloads that are actually on those platforms, like on Google, and you'll see a million plus. And that's just if it becomes a very viable, usable tool, people are going to flock more towards it, and it's just going to skyrocket.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I think more. And I know we say this a lot, and we don't. I'm not gonna say we don't focus on it, but just as people start to realize that we can use blockchain for a lot more than just monetary stuff. We're making it easily and accessible for transactions, but when you use it to be able to do that and provide data, like Mars was talking earlier for the trucking industry, it's definitely gonna shake some trees. With supply and logistics, chain of custodies. There's just all kinds of different things that it can actually, serve a purpose in. So I'm really bullish on that. And hopefully that catches on pretty soon too, and being interoperable. Eventually we're going to run out of blockchains to connect to, and I'm hoping that once we do that, we can kind of migrate and integrate with traditional finance networks. And that'll be absolutely bullish because what they allow banks to accept or to deal with crypto now. So what do they need to do? They're going to be trying to build their own blockchain, but not if they can have a blockchain that already connects them to every blockchain. And now, since we're building custom connections to things like Solana, different blockchains, there's not a lot standing in between us between a custom connection to American Express, to Visa, to things like that. You know what I mean? So when you start thinking about those aspects of true interoperability, it used to be we were going to rescue everyone from traditional finance. Well, we don't necessarily have to conquer them. We can just coexist and then eventually show them we are cheaper, safer, and faster. And I think that's really, really innovative, and it's kind of taking the higher road and kind of showing them it's not just about the money. We actually have some good tech over here. It's not, and that's what I'm really proud of. And I hope that everybody gets bullish on that when you're tweeting about it. Smile, be happy because you're tweeting about a revolution and it's in a technical industry that moves very fast, and that's really, really cool to be part of. We say we're early, very, very. Oh, we say it a lot, and we're always focused on like the money getting in early. You're gonna make 1,000x, but being early on something like the iPhone or something, the internet, just something like a technological revolution, and that's what this is for blockchain. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's what keeps me so passionate in spaces. I know Brian probably feels the same. So I think it's
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be cool, man. I think it's gonna be really cool. But yeah,
absolutely,
thanks for stopping in, Sam. Good to
absolutely.
hear from you too, man. I know it's been a while since you stopped in. So, but yeah,
Oh
just
yeah, I stop in here and there and listen to everybody. I may not say much, but I am paying attention.
definitely, definitely, man, definitely. Good to see you though. Good to hear from you. But yeah, just
Absolutely.
yeah, that was my point too. Just on the wallet, I think it's going to be great all around. Really bullish on that to see where it goes, what kind of opportunities it increases, because that also gives us now a new place to advertise. We've got APIs coming in. You can customize those APIs, so that wallet is going to become part of a hub. It's going to give us a new marketing revenue, a new ways to collab with other people, with media marketing projects, with other projects in general, with other chains. It's going to give us a way to interact, connect communities. So it does a lot. It does a lot. It's not just an app. It's a way to connect people as well as blockchains. So really, really bullish on that. I know everybody's been waiting on it.
Yeah, absolute. I just got one more thing to say, and that's
Oh, yeah.
Sir Seals absolutely knocking it out of the park. I stopped in yesterday just to listen in on you guys and talking about your Telegram raids and stuff like that. I can't keep up with it. My schedule's way too hectic, but I love stopping in just to listen to you guys delegate and talk about how you can improve the space and all that. It's a real game changer, and I definitely appreciate everything you're doing.
Thanks, man. Nope, that's awesome. Great to hear it. And it's everybody's got different schedules and the rest of it, but it's nice to hear the feedback like that. Thank you. You're always welcome to join in if you can. Everybody is. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Great spaces too, you do. I mean, he has some great spaces all around. But yeah, that's my take on it. It'll be kind of echo what I was gonna say. Just the wallet, it's very bullish. We've also got we have the Dex tools integration. The Launchpad was on the survey, and the validator is going live as well. That's gonna make the process speed up a little bit. It's gonna make things a little bit smoother. People will be able to start earning things like that. So we'll make it. We'll make it, man. We're slowly but surely. And it's only the first quarter. It's only actually the first month of the year. So I mean, this is then we have other chains coming too. So it's really going to be cool. It's going to be a great and other chains that are building too. We're not talking just like we talked about dead chains earlier. We're focused on the ones with the builders and the content creators and the people who with same similar synergies and things like that. So definitely going to be interested to see where it goes and see where it comes from and see where it leads us. But I see we have Mr. Infinite Incomes, Mr. Michael or Infinite Incomes. Did you have any thoughts on PAW Chain this week? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, how's it going? Can you guys hear me
Yeah,
okay?
we got you. We got you.
Okay. Hey Brian, what's up?
Michael, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Not much. I'm at work. You know how it
Yeah,
is.
I
I
know
live
how it
here.
is. Good man.
Yeah, so I learned about Paul from my coworker Alan, which I'm glad I was at the right spot at the right time. He told me about it, and then which I work with Brian, so I met up with Brian, started chatting about it with him a little bit. And funny thing is I've worked with Brian for years and never knew he did crypto, but he told me I don't like talking about it much because you know how it goes with the people when you start talking about stuff and they doubt you or they always whatever. So he just kept to himself. Well, I'm kind of the same way, but I'm glad I found out that Brian was involved with this, and then that's what got me involved. So um, I don't know. The last 4 or 5 years, I've been run through the ringers with a lot of projects that pretty much rug me. So lost a lot of money. A lot of people have lost a lot of money, but I feel really good about this project, and I'm excited for it. And I just wanted to say, hey, to everybody, I'm not on here much because I work all the time, but I try to get on when I can.
Thanks, Michael. Man, it's great to hear from you. Anytime, dude, you're more than welcome to come up here. And yeah, that's something that I'm always very conscious on in my IRL guys. Like, obviously I talk to people about it, but it's one of those things, and I've said this in spaces many times. There's a lot of work to be done when it comes to crypto guys outside of CryptoX and the socials in our little ecosystem, in the little bubble. A majority of people out there, 90+%, like I said, think we're nothing. We're a scam. We're LARPs. They don't understand we shouldn't exist. They think everything's just a casino, and eventually it's all going to go to zero, just a giant Ponzi scheme. So you got to kind of be careful, when you're talking in IRL and bringing people in. But Paw Chain's different. I feel confident. I feel proud to represent this project, to be able to tell people about this project that we're not going anywhere. We've been building for 2 years. We're going to continue to build. There are passionate individuals not only on our team but in our community, on the dev team, who, like, this is life. This is what we do. This is what we want to be remembered for. We want to leave a legacy, and we want to fix a lot of the problems in the space, a lot of the BS that people have been beaten down. As Michael mentioned, investing in junk projects who just lie upon lie and deliver nothing but empty promises. And they promise the world high APRs. They're going to do things this fast and be better than everybody else. But you know what? The proof is in the pudding. And that's what I love about this project is we prove it. We say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. We got Dex tools, we're going to do it. We're going to launch a L3 layer blockchain that connect our blockchains, we're going to do it. Oh, you guys can't connect the Solana, that's a non-EVM chain. You know what? Boom, we're going to do it. That alone right there is special to me. And it's like that every single month. And then the wallet applications come, and guess what? We're going to do it. Pop Pay, we're going to do it. All these things, it's going to happen because our team has proven time and time again that they deliver, man. And Michael, dude, I welcome you in. Somebody who I know in my personal life, and then Alan as well. And then the other people in my personal life who I've gotten involved into the project, it just makes me more motivated to work hard and deliver for you guys because, like, I don't want to let you down. I know a lot of this team feels the same way, and that's why we work so hard because we don't want to let anybody down, and we love what we do. We love what we built, and that's kind of like what we're going to continue to do. We're just going to be here. We're going to keep our head down. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep expanding, and we're going to keep building.
Oh yeah, well that's like a lot of people when they've lost a lot of money, they gave up on crypto. They it discouraged them so much, and some of the amounts that me and a couple people I know have lost, it's big money, and it made me smarter. It's weird to say that, but it made me smarter, and it makes me want to go harder in this space because I've seen people personally become millionaires with it. One of them you might know, Brian. I don't want to name throw right now, but he works here, and once I saw that happen, that's when I really got interested in it. Because before that, I really didn't want nothing to do with crypto. I couldn't wrap my head around it, but I literally seen it happen right before my eyes,
That
and
was
that's
Cardano,
literally when.
right?
Yeah,
That
you
was
know, yeah,
Cardano. I
that's
know.
Cardano
Yeah,
guy.
he was when no
Yeah,
one was talking about Cardano, when it was pennies. Yeah,
well, it was 2 cents, so he
yeah.
was buying it up at 2 cents, and he was, at the time he was my boss, and we were chit chatting one day, and he's saying I'm gonna be a millionaire in like 6 months, and I'm like, bullshit, no, you're not, and I swear, almost to a T, 6 months later, he was, and then we ended up having jury duty together, and we were at the same thing at the courthouse, and he showed me his wallet, and my jaw dropped. So I mean, I literally have seen it firsthand. So even the amount of money I've lost, it would make a lot of people sick to their stomach, but to me, it was a learning lesson. Made me smarter, and I'm excited for the future. And I know this project, I feel good about it. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep on pushing on until I make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's what it is. That's conviction. He had conviction in Cardano, and Hoskinson delivered. We got conviction in PAW Chain, and we are going to deliver. And when you think about it, like Cardano, they're not an EVM chain, but they can't do what we do. They can't connect to these different chains and make that one liquidity pool. That interoperability, and that's great tech over there. I got mad respect for Charles Hoskinson. He's a legend in this space. There's no doubt about it. But what we can do, we can connect to Cardano and hundreds of other chains. You know what I mean? That's like what we're going to do, and that's very impressive and exciting um, for our future for sure. So I'm done rambling. No, I'll pan it back off to 21. I think we gotta go to Annie's thoughts, before we start to wrap it up.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Annie. Kick us off. That's all I had. I think we covered all the speakers. I just saw Infinite join us at the last minute. So go ahead, kick us off, Annie, with your closing thoughts, and then you're welcome to go, Brian. And if we don't have nobody else, then we close it down, fam.
What? Already closing thoughts?
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
yeah. I
god!
mean, we didn't have a lot of speakers, and we
What?
covered a lot. Actually, we covered a lot. Where you been
Oh
at, too?
my
Did you
gosh! Oh
drop
my
out? Did you
god!
rug? We had a nice little conversation today. I was actually quite satisfied. I thought you
Uh,
had some good points.
you know what, Taylor? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna last 20 minutes.
And I
So
was
all
gonna
right,
say
let's
we had to
go.
save you about 30 minutes. So really, you're saying 5 now, but in reality, the space is gonna end about 5:40.
Yeah, just what am I gonna say times three? All right, let's go. No, I mean, I don't have much. Let's see. I'm just okay, perfect. Let me ask something here really quick. Can we announce this? Let me see.
Yes, you
In the
can.
meantime, no,
Come on,
when
Annie, tell us. What is it?
so chill. Listen. I don't have access to that room, man. I'm telling you, they don't let me in. They don't. But anyway, we have. So you know what? This week is been crazy. Finally, we got the Dex tools on. Watching it already integrated to Dex tools. Can't wait to see it on Dex Screen and Moonshot and all these platforms. Um, and can't wait to see more meme coins launching on PAW Chain. Um, I want to see more projects using the technology though too. You know, when crypto launch was talking about the projects, right? Meme coins versus projects with utility. It's a little, yeah, it's sad, man. It's a little frustrating to look at all this. Altcoins utility price, means losing liquidity because it moves to all these meme coins popping up. Um, there it's different to what I saw in 2021. That was my first bull run. So for you guys that are pros in the space with all this experience, right? Going back to 2017, etc. I when I listen to you guys, you can definitely tell uh what is it why is it different than before? It's just I don't know. I hope it's Pajoka was sharing something on Discord. I don't know. It says the GUA is at two. So when it is CTO, it's crazy. Um, well, anyway, hopefully it gets situated and we see the bull run on for the altcoin bull run. We've been waiting for it for years. Well, since when? 2000 what? 2022. It's been a long bear market, man. I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Um, and so now that we're on Dex tools, what's next? Like you guys are saying, like yeah, definitely Pachin has been teasing us with it. The Paw Pay and the Paw Wallet. Um, so it's another thing that we're gonna see. The less steps to look at your Paw Wallet if you're doing it on your phone. Definitely will be easier. Instead of like for me, if I want to do something on my phone really quick, I have to log into MetaMask. That's the one I use. Um, MetaMask, and I have to go in the browser, built-in browser, and then open my Paw wallet, and then connect it to the MetaMask. And when I'm bringing uh, money to my Paw wallet, to whatever I want to do with it. Okay, so um so it's yeah, I just can't wait. I don't know you guys, but you saw the question that Pachin posted, right? Like so when we'll have this option to send people over text crypto. Like for example, as an example, you have Coinbase, right? You can, if let's say I have I don't know, Cecil's phone number, I can, or email, I can just send them $20. Say, hey, $20, have a chocolate cake on me. I don't know. So right.
We better test
So
that out, Annie. Try it now.
all right, let me see. So it's easy. Or the first thing I thought about it was okay, who would you send it first? Like, well, I will send it to my mom. That's the first person you think of, right? And then Seychelles, obviously. So um and it's just easy as that. So that's the whole point. Just a reminder what the vision of Archon is. It's to help the user with the user, it without even if you don't have the experience from a beginner, a novice to a pro. Anyone can use it. So that's what the aim is for, to make crypto as easy it can be for anyone to adopt crypto in their lives. So that's what we aim for. Um, that's the vision of it. And we as a community, we are definitely share, whatever feedback. That's what we do. That's what we hear every Saturday, sharing our questions, feedback. What do we want to see on PAW Chain? What is it that we don't like about PAW Chain? I think the most important thing is to know what is it that you don't like about it, because then we can work on it and fix it and make it better. So that is free, um, free. How do you call that? Like it's just when you go to these groups, there's groups, right, that they give you a product to try, and then you tell them, well, I like this about this product, I don't like that. Or are you been to this place before? What do you like about it, etc.? What would you like to see next time you visit Peru, for example? And they give you all this. They get that information from these people, and they get paid. So with us, I mean, we're doing it as a community because it's not only that, okay, it's we are invested on blockchain and we want the best for our investment, right? So we want that to grow and be better and better and be able to compete with other projects out there. And we want the best. That's what we want. We want the best. We don't want no, just a copy paste from another blockchain. No, we are so we are so what's the name for that? When you give your kids everything you want that they want. We are so oh my goodness, I forgot the name. And I tell my dad all the time,
Spoiled.
spoiled. There you go. Thank you very much. There you go. Awesome. We're so spoiled. We're so spoiled with Paw Chain. And I'm sorry, you guys, deaf team, if you're hearing, listening, I apologize on behalf of everyone, I hope. But yeah, we're definitely spoiled. We like something, we don't like something, we let you guys know. And we want the best. So please continue being doing that. Can't wait to to see us out there. With all the rest of the utilities out. I know it's gonna take a while. Last time, um, Fukishi spoke on our. It was actually on a hangout. Uh, on this hangout, the Saturday after mainnet launch, he was here with Fukishi Steve and the other another developer with Podchain, and he mentioned that the roadmap as of that moment it was extended to 24 months of work. So it's gonna be a while. It probably, what, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be more than 24 months. It's probably gonna be more than that because I don't think you're ever gonna stop building crypto because we're in the so early stages in this technology and so many different teams all over the world working on their own projects that it's gonna be crazy. um so I hope you guys are in for the ride, and whatever you can think of, the Pachin will be able to do it. I bet my plenty of paws that I have in my bag. So, all right. And what else? I don't know. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna stop right now because you guys are gonna hate me more than what you do at the moment. So I see Ned Benji. You have your hand up. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hey everyone, thanks. Before we wrap it up, I have a quick question. Will we do giveaways this year or next year? Have you any infos about that?
21. Do you have any information on that?
I'm sorry, I didn't
On
get.
the
What
killer
was the
whales?
question? What was the question, Annie? I apologize, I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, Benji is asking if we know when it's killer whales
Oh,
show
that we don't.
starting
That
up.
we don't. We're still waiting. I thought it was gonna be January, to be honest with you. But I know last year's or last season was, I think, a little closer towards the middle, maybe February, March. But as soon as we get an update, we'll definitely let the community know. We're in contact with them and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll be wrapping up soon. And I think they're gonna shoot us over a copy maybe to see beforehand. So we'll definitely keep the community updated as much as we can, and let everybody know. But I think it should be coming out in the next few months, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, because I hear that we maybe cancel it this year and do it next year because they are more into meme coins at the moment and not utility coins, something in that way.
Hmm. That would be cool. Yeah, it'd be nice to go back and maybe make another appearance and be able to do it again. That'd be nice. It was a great experience.
Where are you hearing this?
This was in the space. I don't know from Brian or you. 21. I spoke about that yesterday in the raid space with Sir Shields a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that definitely would be cool if we could maybe go back on a different season that was more focused on utility. It was a season that, maybe was or wasn't for us, but regardless we got the experience and we got the chance to do it and we made some connections. So, it was good all around, I think.
Okay, thanks a lot. God bless, much love, and until next week.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Annie, I think you got approval on your announcement. Did you see
Oh yeah, but that's at the end.
that?
uh, so yeah, so those were my thoughts for the week. And I don't know if you guys wanna you guys wanna start the closing thoughts or any other questions out there you guys have, or any ideas on any event that you would like to see happening with patching in the community. Any if you have any questions, ideas, just DM me and we can work out it. If you know, if you have, if you even if you do, okay. So let's say you have an idea on your own. Like for I know, like for example, BQ was doing this uh hangout, well not a hangout, it's a space on Saturdays, right? You know, let us know, or something that you like to do and you need help from the community, just let us know. We can help you out. You know, so don't hesitate. We have the chat here on X, or you can DM 21 or Shells or Brian or myself. Um, you know, so yeah, definitely. We're here for we helping each other. We've been here since what 2023. It's been crazy. So let's just let's keep the keep the engagement fun, right? So yeah, back to you, 21. Texas.
No, that's all I have for me. That's your closing thoughts. Brian, if you had anything else, man, closing thoughts, we can shut it down. If nobody else
Yeah.
has any more concerns or anything like that.
No, man. I'll get into it, and I'll keep it short, guys. I want everybody to take this week and what we accomplished with Text Tools and be proud of this project, to be a part of this community, this kind of technical, logical development, and what we're doing in the space. It's not easy. It's very hard. We're solving problems, and you know, be proud of everything that we've accomplished and for what's to come, and represent us in that way. And and when you talk about us, with your friends, with your family, you can be proud of this project because we deliver, and that means a lot to me. It's why I think we're all so passionate. It's why 21's passionate, Annie's passionate, a lot of speakers up here on this panel, Sir Shills, Crypto Lounge, everyone else, Mar, who's came up to talk, Obi-Wan, and Neat, everyone on this stage today and who's in this community, whose profile pictures I see just about every single space, who I see following me around in all the spaces me and 21 are always doing. I don't know if Shadow's still in there. I see him down there. Shadow is down there. Big shout out to you. You're literally in every space. I think you got a notification bell on when I hop into a space. He's always jumping in there, and there's a few more like that too. Starseed, MC Wizard, all you guys, man, everyone in this room, be proud of this project, man, because We're going to get there. We are going to change the space. It may take a bit of time, but it's going to happen. And 5, 10 years from now, you're going to look back at this and be like, man, I was a part of that project. I helped put that together. I helped build that. I was a part of that movement that those guys started. And that makes me feel good. With all the BS going on in the world, I feel good to be a part of a project like this, because I'm telling you right now, I'm in dozens of other telegrams. I hear thousands of other shills from hundreds, thousands of other communities. There is nothing out here like this PAW Chain group, like the people we have, like this team, like this community. This is unique and this is special. And be proud of it, everybody. You deserve it. Go out there, touch some grass. As I say, on the weekends, Sunday, spend some time with the missus, with the kids, with the family. Watch a movie, grab some dinner, fire up the barbecue if it's warm, and enjoy that time. And we'll get back at it, and we will see you in the spaces. And if not, we will see you again next week. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Brian,
Yes.
don't hang up, don't hang up, don't hang up. Don't,
Don't hang up. I heard a dial tone when she said that, dude. I was like, star 69, star
no,
69. That nigga.
sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the last one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna do another round. Anyway, I apologize. That was so good though. That was so good, Brian. I love it when you close it, and I messed it up. So I'm so sorry. It's 21's fault.
Boo,
21's
boo,
Thanks a
fault.
lot,
Annie.
Annie. Thanks a lot, Annie.
Blame Annie.
Sorry.
Blame Annie.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, if you guys are here, well, obviously you're here. So we're gonna have another round of rumbles Discord. So as soon as we close this space, we're gonna open it up there. So see you there if you feel like talking smack to one
Rumbling.
another.
And
You're
if you
more than
don't,
welcome.
the link to join the Discord is up top. The link, there is a tweet up there from our main account that says connect and engage with our team and community. If you click on that, it has our Discord, Telegram, and all of our official social media. So anyone, if you're just, for new listeners, if you're not in there already, feel free to join. We rumble, we give away prizes and Paul for the winners, and it's absolutely like Andy said, it's really a lot of fun. So hope to see you out there.
All right, thank you guys.